The importance of communication for the whole living world is increasing every day. You can see what is happening around the globe when it comes to the internet, when it comes to human beings in general. Ericsson is here to ease the communication between human beings in whatever way needed to make communication easy.
Today, it is increasingly important that communications are totally mobile, which is why at the new international airport at Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, it was necessary to ensure that travellers could make calls before and after flying anywhere in the airport.
It will give this airport an edge, very important, because communication is very important in this business world, and we are catering that for business people using this airport.
Ericsson's brief was to connect 6 different operators with 7 different mobile phone systems into one common antennas infrastructure.
To have one antenna network is very important because to have too many is going to be very cumbersome, very difficult to manage and control.
If each mobile phone operator had installed their own system at the airport, it would have meant 6 times the amount of equipment, 6 times the administration, and 6,000 antennas instead of 1,000.
With Ericsson, you only had one team, one time, less equipment, just go in, one system, that's it, bang.
Celcom was brought in to represent all 6 mobile phone operators when it came to choosing a supplier and dealing with all the relevant authorities.
The biggest challenge is increasing the level of trust among all the 6 operators. To get them sit down in one boardroom to have a discussions and coming out with one common goal is very tough.
The Ericsson solution can handle 7 different systems, including both analog and digital. So assuming they have the appropriate roaming agreement, anybody will be able to use their phone as they pass through the airport and then enjoy uninterrupted coverage when they leave. The great advantage of the Ericsson solution is that it is a totally passive system.
A passive system means that you have no active components involved in your system. This in turn means less operation and maintenance costs and also a more reliable system.
It has a very, very low visual impact on the whole airport. We can blend in the antennas close to the background. If you don't know that they're there, you won't see them.
Furthermore, the cost for such a system is much lower than a fiber optic system.
It's about 25% of the cost of a fiber optic network, which have to use powered antennas and also boosters along the line.
The package is very competitive when it comes to the commercial arrangement.
Vital to the success of the project was Thames, Ericsson's unique mobile laptop-based surveying technique. It enabled the team to ensure that each antenna was sited in exactly the right spot to deliver the required coverage.
Another unique thing is the fact that Ericsson is able to roll out these kind of projects in a very, very short time.
Three-quarters of the time, people are within a building. So they need to have mobility.
The more people are able to rely on indoor coverage and good signal strengths within buildings, the more they will feel comfortable using mobile phones.
They don't have to walk towards windows, they don't have to walk towards entrances to get their coverage on the mobile phones. They can be literally anywhere in the building and still communicate well on their phone.
It does make the building more attractive by having this indoor coverage. Subscribers can move around from outside to inside the building without having drop calls. That would attract a lot of customers to make calls within the building.
Ericsson has a lot of experience when it comes to indoor coverage. One example is Singapore, where we have done more than 300 commercial buildings. In Singapore, the government has also certain requirements on indoor coverage, and I am convinced we will see similar requirements, for instance, here in Malaysia. Ericsson is also building up a competence center here in Kuala Lumpur for serving indoor projects in the Asia-Pacific area.
Ericsson is committed to indoor solution because we are the leader in this field.
One example is the project in this airport, and we believe that there will be many similar projects in Malaysia and elsewhere.
Ericsson was chosen for this project because it had a superior solution, a unique solution that met all the technical requirements of all the operators. It was also a highly economical solution.
Ericsson understands our culture, right? And of course, when it comes to the commercial and technical evaluations, Ericsson meet all the requirements that we specify.
It is good to have Ericsson to be part of the winning team.